Hey everybody, my name's Danielle and welcome to Barre class today. Barre is a lot of fun. It's a great low impact ballet based kind of workout and we're going to have a lot of fun with this one today. So this workout's completely appropriate for beginners, no dance experience required. And today you're going to need for equipment a yoga mat. If you have at home a countertop or a chair, you might want to use it for balance. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun today with a circular resistance band, and we're even going to use a ball. So if you don't have that equipment at home, no problem. I've got some things at home that you could use instead. So go ahead and roll out your mat, and I'm going to talk a little bit about our workout today. I hope that you enjoy and have fun. We really focus on the low body and abs in this workout. So we're going to go over to our space, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're working with today. So we've got our mat out here, and then as I mentioned, if you do have available a chair like I have here, or a countertop, maybe even a wall, something, you can use that for balance if you want when we get through our bar section today. Also, we'll be utilizing a circular resistance band or booty band, glute band. So you see these loop bands. If you have one of these, it's going to go on our quads for the most part today, our mid legs. You can grab it. I would recommend a medium resistance is a great option. And then as well, we're going to be working with a ball, and this is just a fun ball. We're going to be putting it between the knees, right above the knee area for part of our workout today. If you don't have a ball at home, a rolled up towel will work, or maybe a couch cushion, or you could even use something like a yoga block. Basically, whatever you choose, you want to place it between the knees when we get to that portion, just so that that inner thigh, those adduction muscles are nice and tight, that you're holding everything in towards the midline of the body. So let's go ahead and start today with a warm-up. So you're just going to follow along with me doing this nice bar / Pilates based warm-up. So go ahead and find your space, get your stuff rolled out, and then I just want you to step nice and wide for me. Take a few moments and roll your shoulders back, just releasing any tension. Remember that this time is set aside for you and that you have nothing to worry about except enjoying your workout today. Let's go ahead and start to oxygenate the body and just start to feel good by taking our arms out, feet are wide. We're going to bend the knees, and I want you to take a big inhale and reach up. Exhale. So let's do this a few times. Big reach, nice and tall, and lower down. Big inhale, reaching up and down. Really starting to breathe. Good. Coming all the way up and down, taking up some space here. Good, just going in your own time and pace. We're gonna reach, and this time let's reach all the way up, but clasp our hands at the top. So you can clasp those hands, flip those palms, and stretch up to your ceiling. It's completely okay to let the shoulders come up towards your ears, inhale. And then exhale, drop those shoulders down and gently lean to one side. Getting a nice side body stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, center, and then other side whenever you're ready. Nice little side body stretch. Good. All right. Let's release our hands above us. And today we're going to do a fun little yoga flow, a little bit of movement here. So we're going to start, you may have noticed, by bringing our feet in about hip width apart, hands are up, and we're going to go and play around with a yoga pose called chair pose. So I'll show you from the side real quick. We're going to take and step again, feet hip width apart, bend our knees slightly, reach forward slightly with our hands, and we're going to add a little arm swing movement to this. So we're going to take a big inhale, go ahead and reach up, and then we're going to flow through that chair pose with a swing with the arms, and then back up. Let's try that one more time, slow together. Big inhale, we reach up, maybe even a little back bend at the top, and then exhale, swing up. All right, so we're gonna try this for about 10 rounds. This is a great way to kind of swing out the stress. When you're ready, let's go for it and begin. So we're going to exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Great place to breathe deep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Third repetition. Reach. I'll show you from the side. Exhale, lower. Reach. Exhale, lower. Reach. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Good. That's a lot of fun, right? All right, from here, we're going to go into Pilates torso circles. So go back to that wide stance, your toes facing outwards slightly, and just watch me this first time. We're going to make sure we're breathing. We're going to take the whole torso around and back up. All right, try it with me to this direction. Here we go. Circle it around. We'll do 4 to this direction. Nice and slow. Try to release the low back. Reach up with the hands. 2 more. Reach around. And up. And 1 more. And then we're just going to switch directions. All right. Try the other way. Circle around. And up. Down. Skim the ground with those hands. You can bend your knees if you need to here. 3. Last one. Circle around and reach up. Good job. All right, let's go into taking our stance a little bit wider here. All right, let's go ahead and from here, we're going to take our feet a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to reach forward, hands like we're holding a box. Bend your knees, pull those abs in, and we're going to start to pulse it down for some squats, okay? So find your pace, your rhythm here. I'll show you from the side. So we're going to go pulling in those abs. We're going to sink the hips down. And this is just to wake up those glutes, wake up those hips. Good, dropping it down. Awesome. So go ahead and drop those hips down and up. Good. Dropping it down. Good, we're going to try a few arm patterns with this. So hang in there. You can always fold forward whenever you need a break. We're going to take our hands out and we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time. Bring the hands forward for 10, 9. So never come all the way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and when you're ready, gently fold forward. You can straighten those legs, reach towards the ground or your shins. Just stretching out your legs, stretch out your low back. Take a minute, maybe move your head a little from side to side, releasing any tension. Good, slowly round through your spine. Head being the last thing to come up and stand nice and tall. Good, awesome. Okay, so we're going to continue our warm-up now, working through some sun salutations. So today we've got a little bit of yoga flair incorporated into our bar workout. So you can just go ahead and follow along with me. If you need to modify or if any other stretches sound better for you, please feel free to do those. All right, so I will show you from the side. We're going to go to the top of our mat. And then from here, we're going to stand nice and tall in our Tadasana mountain pose. We're going to begin with a big inhale, bring the arms above the head, and you can take a gentle back bend here. From here, you're going to fold the body forward, reach towards the ground, hands to shins, inhale, look up, exhale, lower, and then step your right leg back into a lunge. Fingertips can touch lightly on the floor here. We're going to just continue to flow through this from our lunge. You're going to step back into plank. Good. Top of the push-up here. This is great for our arms as well. Let's go ahead and lower down. Inhale, lift the chest up, little back bend here. And lower. And now find your downward facing dog pose. Tuck your toes under. Pull in those abs. Lift those hips high. And pedal out the feet here if you like. Stretching our calves. Awesome. We're almost done with one repetition. From here, I'm going to invite you to step your right leg forward. So you can just step it right forward, or if you need to modify, please come down to the knees and then step. All right, step your other foot to the front of the mat, and let's do round 2 with our left foot stepping back. So when you're ready, big inhale brings you up, gentle back bend at the top, and fold the body forward. Inhale, look up halfway, exhale, lower, and step your left foot back. Find your lunge here. Good. All right, let's find our plank position. Step it back, drop the hips in alignment with the top of the head, top of your push-up, and I'm gonna invite you nice and slow to lower down. Inhale, lift your chest, stretch that back. And exhale, find your downward facing dog pose. Pedal off those feet. Good. And now we're gonna step left leg forward. Find your lunge. Foot meets foot in the front. And last time, we're gonna do each leg one more time. Here we go. Inhale up, little back bend. Good. Fold the body forward, release any tension here. And then I invite you to slowly step right leg back into a lunge. Let's step the other foot back, find your plank. And lower down when you're ready. Big inhale lifts the chest. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. Stomach muscles in. And step your right foot forward. Left foot forward when you're ready. Come on up, last round. Gentle back bend at the top, take your time. And last round, fold the body forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, lower. Left foot back, find your lunge. Good. Other foot back, plank position. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Big inhale, arch. And last time, downward facing dog pose. Good. Pedal out those feet. Very nice. This last time, if you'd like, you can step one or both feet to the top of your mat and just take a moment to slowly round through your spine, making your way back up to a comfortable standing position. Good job. Awesome. And please feel free at any time, if you need water, please go ahead and grab some. So from here, everyone, we're going to transition to really working our glutes and our legs with our resistance band. So for my folks who just joined me as well, if you do have a glute or loop band at home, please feel free to grab it. If you don't, it's okay. We're still going to do a lot of nice isolated movements that'll really target a lot of these muscles of the inner and outer thigh, as well as glutes. So if you have a band, go ahead and grab it. You're going to place it on the quadriceps today. So step right into it. Again, you need a medium resistance band. And you're going to put it right there on the quads in between the knee and the hips. So once you've got your band on, we're going to go into a fun little segment now that's all standing glutes with the band. So we're going to be doing 10 repetitions of each exercise, and we're going to go for 2 rounds or sets. So the first one's just going to be 10 squats. So we're not going to lift the legs or anything. We're just going to get a nice stance in front of us. Toes facing forward. My feet are about hip width or a teeny bit wider. You want to have a little tension and resistance on the band. Hands can be at the hips or maybe at the chest. We're going to bend the knees, send those hips back, and then straighten back up. So you want to go forward with your squat, about a 90-degree angle here of bend in the knee, but you can always go a little bit higher if you have any knee trouble, anything like that. Let's go ahead right now for 10 repetitions. 10, abs are in. 9, make sure you're breathing. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, nice. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, from here, we're going to incorporate this squat again, but this time we're going to alternate lifting our legs. So we're going to squat down, and then when we come up, lift one leg out to the side, just a few inches off of your mat, squat back down, kick it out. So we'll do this for a round of 10 total. When you're ready, when you feel comfortable, let's go ahead for it. Here we go, down and lift. Now if you're struggling with balance, again, that we talked about a wall, chair, or countertop, you can always use that. So let's go for, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, make sure you're breathing, and 10. Good. All right, we're going to repeat all of this. So we're going to move on to the next move, but let's go ahead and then we'll come back to them. All right, this next one, we're going to do the exact same thing with the squats. We're going to squat down, but now instead of kicking to the side, we're going to kick straight back behind us. So it's really important when you kick behind you that you keep your ab and core muscles engaged and you just kick low. This should be a small controlled movement. You don't want to throw or pitch the back out. That can injure your back. Here we go. Let's do 10, alternating legs. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your gaze forward. 6. That's good to help protect your form. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, we're going to do one of my favorite ones now, which is called the monster walk, which is really fun. So let's practice it a little bit here together. Because we're working in a virtual plane, a virtual format, sometimes I have this walk go side to side, different areas of the room. We're going to just work front to back. So basically, you're going to walk out to a diagonal and step the feet together. Walk out and step. Walk out and step. Walk out and step. And then try that back. So you walk back, 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 back. So another thing that's good to think about, and hands are at the hips or at the chest, is try to keep both knees bent the whole time. So not as much up here. The lower you bend those knees, the harder it's going to be. So let's try that again, walking 4 steps forward, then 4 steps back. So we'll go step, step, tap, step, step. Now walk back, step, step, step. Let's try this a couple more times. This one's fun, right? Step, 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 walk back, step back, step back, step back, step back. 2 more times just like this. Step and step. Bend those knees. Step, step, and step. Step, step, step. Last time, step, 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 and back, 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 back. Fun, right? All right. I hope you enjoyed that one. We're going to go into plank position to do 2 more moves, and then we'll repeat all of these. So we're going to come down into our plank position for leg lifts side to side and also behind us. So let's go right into it. So you can choose, there's a lot of versions here. You can do full plank, top of a push-up. You can do forearm plank if that's better for your wrist. You can even drop down to the knees if you wish. So find your version. I'll demonstrate full plank today. First move is going to be taps out side to side. And I'll show you this from the front as well. So we find our plank pose. You're going to tap each way. Yeah? And if you're down on the knees, exact same principle, except you tap the knees. All right, 10 repetitions, and then we'll go right into leg lifts. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep your abs in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's challenge ourselves. Stay in your plank. 10 leg lifts. So you're going to lift up, alternating. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Relax back in child's pose. Good job. All right, good work. We're going to do all those one more time. So grab your water if you need. We're going to keep it moving so we can move on to more fun stuff. So once you get your water, once you come back up to standing, we're going to repeat everything. So our first move is our squats. No leg lifts, nothing, just 10 squats. Hands to the chest or hips. Here we go. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show from the side. 6, 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. Awesome. Okay, from here, 10 alternating leg lifts to each side with a squat in between. Use a chair for balance or support if you need. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, abs in, 7, 6, 5, 4, really get low, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, same thing. Now we're going to kick to the back. Hands can be at the hips or chest. Here we go. 10, kick back. 9, kick. 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, let's go ahead into those fun monster walks. So just like before, we'll walk forward for 4, back for 4. Let's challenge ourselves and do that for 4 rounds, okay? Just follow along. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat. Up, 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 up. Walk back, back, back. We're going to repeat this 2 more times, this whole pattern. Here we go. Front, 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 front. Walk back, 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 and front. Front, keep it low. Front, front, and back. Back, back, back. Awesome. All right, good job. All right, let's hit down to plank for plank side taps and plank leg lifts back. Last little bit with the band. Here we go. Find your plank. Take your time to get there. Bottom in alignment with the top of the head, not up here. Here we go. 10 taps to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Right into 10 leg lifts. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. Bend the knees, stretch it back. Child's pose. Good. Take a minute, maybe wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists, no tension in our wrists. And then from here, everyone, let's go ahead, start to come up, all the way up, round through the spine. Let's remove our band. Good. Awesome. And then we'll get ready for our section at the bar. So you can grab water again anytime. So as I mentioned in the intro, this portion today, I will be using a squishy little kids gym ball. We're going to be placing it between the knees. If you don't have one of these at home, a pillow or cushion is great. Maybe a yoga block, even a rolled up towel or blanket, basically just anything you can hold to really keep those inner thighs holding together, okay? So go ahead and see if you've got anything, or you can just do it and focus, imagining that you're really holding those adductor muscles, those adduction muscles tight. Okay, so now is when we're going to use our chair or our surface. We're going to start by placing the ball or whatever we're using today right above the knees. So in the inner thigh area, right above our knees. You can adjust if you need to.
You can face your countertop or chair, or you can do one hand. I'm going to do one-handed today. Feet are parallel, and we're just going to start by lifting up and down on the toes. Good, so this is our calf raise. So you're just going to lift up and down and be mindful of what are your abs doing? Are your glutes contracted? I really want you to feel like the body is like a board and you're just lifting up and down. Everything is all connected. You're lifting up and down. Good. All right. Let's do a few more. We're going to do 10 repetitions here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, from here, I want you to bend the knees. You're still holding on to your equipment, your prop here. You're going to bend those knees. Notice how with this one, I'm tucking the hips under. We're going to transition from, we've been doing a lot of squats where your hips are back, to tucking the hips under, which is a plie. So we're going to tuck the hips under. Option 1, keep your heels on the ground. Option 2, lift up onto the balls of the feet, like I'm showing here. You're going to keep your knees bent, and we're just going to pulse it down, down, down. So give this a try. You never really come all the way up. We're really working our seat, working our quads, working our calves, working our low abs. So pulse it down. Squeeze that ball, towel, cushion, whatever you got. Squeeze those inner thighs in. Breathe. Good. All right, just follow along with me. We'll do about 10 more rounds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down for me. Okay, this is our last little bit before we take a break. Now we're going to take and squeeze our knees together, squeezing that ball or towel. Good. You can also do this if you don't have equipment, just squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, thinking about having resistance here. Squeeze, tuck those glutes under. Breathe. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Take a break, shake out those legs. Good job. All right, we're going to return to those exercises in just a moment, but we're going to take a little break. So what I want you to do at home now is to get your balance on your left leg and bring your right leg in front of you. And then if you've got your ball or not, we're going to pretend we're going to take and we're going to do 10 taps to the front, tapping the knee and the ball. And you can see here, option 1, slightly easier version. You're going to keep the knee bent, slightly harder. You're going to point the toe, kick up. We're going to do 10 taps to the front, working the same leg, 10 taps to the side, option 1 or 2. 10 taps to the back. With the back one, we're going to just reach. So here we are. Just reach for 10, right, with or without the ball. Good. And then we're going to repeat everything to the other side, including the calf raises and pulses. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So feet can just be parallel. We don't have to create that V ballet stance here. Let's go ahead, right foot forward and begin. I'll do the straight leg variation today. 10 to the front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hand out to, or I'm sorry, leg out to the side for 10 reps here. 10, 9. Remember, modification for here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then to the back, I'll face this way so you can see my leg. Reach out in front, tummy in, come forward slightly to protect your back and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, let's do all of that with our left leg being our front leg. So you can turn around in your space. You can do whatever you need to do as long as you can see me. In this virtual space, I'm going to just turn my chair around for a moment. So you're going to take your ball You can always just face the chair the whole time too, if that's fine. Place it between the knees, right above the knee. Feet are parallel, and let's begin with some calf raises again. So you're gonna lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Let's go for 10, 9, 8. You can test your balance here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend those knees. Your choice. Lift up onto the tiptoes if that's all right for you. Let's pulse it down. Tuck the seat under. Abs are in. Here we go. Pulse it down. Down. Low. Low. Good. Low. Low. Let's do a countdown of 10 together. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it down and squeeze. Squeeze it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Go at your speed. Squeeze, and I'll just count us down. 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Grab your ball. Shake out your legs. Feet are parallel. Now our left foot is going to work 10 taps to the front, to the side, and to the back. Here we go. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right into the side. Point your toe out to the side and go. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, and to the back. You reach out. Come forward slightly and 10 lifts. 10, 9, 8. Try to never let that toe touch the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's take a quick stretch before we do some fun ab and core work, also with our ball. So you can use your wall, countertop, or chair. Step nice and wide. Stretch it back. Just send those hips back. Release your head. Stretch the backs of the calves and the hamstrings. There you go. Pull in those abs. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and slowly come up. Awesome. All right, we're going to get our chair out of the way now. We're going to be coming down to our mat to do a little bit of ab work here. Some really fun Pilates-based stuff. And again, you can do it with the ball or not. It's okay. There's a lot to be gained here. So the first one we're going to do is called the double leg stretch. And I find holding something between the knees just makes you work that much harder. So that's kind of our idea here. We're going to once again place the ball between the knees, right above the knees there in that inner thigh region. And then from here, we're basically going to be extending arms above the head, legs long, and then bringing them back in. So let me show you what that looks like. We come to the middle of our mat. We take our legs up. Good. So we're horizontal with our legs. So we're going to basically take our head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. I'm going to show you the full version and then a modification here. We're going to extend long and then come together. So extend the arms above the head, legs long, come together. So give this a try. Out and in. So you reach out, pull it back in. One more time. Out and in. Now our slightly modified version of this, hands behind the head, still bringing the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. And you're just going to crunch and maybe extend if that works for your low back. That doesn't hurt your low back. Or you can just crunch here. That's totally fine. So, all right, let's go for 20 repetitions. I'll start off with the modified version and then go into 10 of the more intermediate double leg stretch. So whenever you're ready, let's go for it. Here we go. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So either 10 more like this or our extension. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Take a little break, rest your head down. So from here, we're going to do another one I think is super fun. You're going to take your legs up. I like to bend the knees slightly. And then this one I call figure 8 through the legs. It kind of reminds me of basketball, dribbling the legs. So you're going to, again, take your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, and you're going to go through the legs. Yeah? So I'll show you from the front here so you can see. So we're here, legs up, and through, 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 through. And all we're going to do is I'm going to count you down for 20, and you're going to keep head, neck, and shoulders up and pass the ball through the legs. All right, let's do it. This one's fun. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love that one. That's so fun. All right, one more ab exercise, and then we're going to do some nice stretches to start to cool things down. So this next one is kind of challenging. It's fun. We're going to take the ball. We're going to place it in between our feet. Now, if you don't have a ball at home, you're just going to use your imagination. It's a little bit hard to pass other items in this one. So we're going to put the ball between our feet. We're going to stretch our arms up, and then we're going to take the ball towards our hands. Hands and feet meet in the middle, and then we extend out. So it's really important when we do this that our back doesn't come off of the mat. So you can extend the legs maybe just 45 degrees, okay? And then we come back. So we go together, extend, so we pass the ball to the feet, together, extend, pass the ball to the hands, together, extend. So you can imagine that you're doing this and still get the same benefit, even if you don't have the ball. All right, let's go for 10. Here we go. 10. Good. 9. 8. This one's hard. You can always rest the head down. 7. 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Ooh. That one's tough, right? All right, good job. Let's go ahead. Set your ball or your equipment aside. You don't need anything else right now. And then let's just go ahead and give yourself a nice long stretch. Maybe take the arms above the head, stretching those abs. Stretch nice and long. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Awesome. We're going to take just a few minutes to stretch and improve our flexibility, which is such a great side benefit of bar. So we stretch nice and long. And then I'm going to invite you to hug your knees in towards your chest. We're going to do a gentle spinal twist to each side. So you can take your hands out to your sides, pull your tummy muscles in, and slowly let the legs fall over to one side, really releasing that low back. Good. And just take a couple deep breaths here, starting to let the body cool down a little bit so you can enjoy and go back to whatever's next for you in your day. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly come up and switch. Other way, let the knees float down, and just take a nice big inhale and exhale. Good. All right, big inhale, come on up. Maybe roll both knees to one side, and we're gonna make our way up to seated. Okay. So we'll go into our classic pose here, our butterfly or bound angle. So take a moment to come upright, soles of the feet together, and fold forward. Good. Take a minute to relax the upper body. Good. and then slowly come up. And our last stretch we'll do today is take one leg in towards the midline of the body, other leg comes out, point your toe if you'd like. Good, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Big inhale, take your opposite arm towards that leg. Feel that wonderful stretch down the side of the body. Getting into our lats, all of that lovely area. And then let's go ahead, float that hand up, and we're gonna place that hand we just lifted behind the hips and reach up. I love this one. So gently press your hips forward. You should get a nice hip flexor stretch here. Plus, it's just really pretty and cool. Cool stretch. All right, let's go ahead, slowly float down, and let's just switch sides on that. So one foot in towards the middle of the body, other foot out, and stretch. Take a big breath in, nice and relaxed. And then come on up, place your hand behind your hip and lift. Good. Reach, reach, reach. And slowly come down. Awesome. Let's go ahead and swing our legs around. We're going to come up to standing. So let's go ahead and standing forward bend. Last little stretch here for our workout today. Just fold the body forward. Release that back. Stretch your calves and hamstrings. And slowly, slowly, vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up. Back up to standing, and let's conclude with a big inhale, arms up, and exhale down. Awesome. Good job today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.